Hey, it's Melissa here from the Rainbow Van Adventures. I have a little thought of the day for you, and I've been thinking about this a lot lately. When we die, our stories die, and that sounds a little bit morbid, but that's not Mormon. Morbid. If you're Mormon, when you die, that's okay, because you get to have a lot of wives and live on a planet with virgins, so that's exciting. But it sounds morbid. I don't mean it that way. I mean it to be an inspiration. Maybe you don't care to have any stories that are left behind or anyone who you want to truly know you, but I want the people who I love to know who I truly am and who I truly was, and I figure if I don't write my stories, then nobody else will. And it's kind of a little tiny way to become immortal, and that seems silly, but once you write it down and get it out, you're kind of making solid something that is intangible. You're making solid a piece of yourself. So I challenge you to start writing your stories. Write them down on paper, on a blog, in letters, in emails. As you think of them, write them down, because the other thing is, if you don't write them down, then we forget them. So there's kind of a couple of parts to that. You have to write them down as they happen, and then you have to actually write them down. And so I just wanted to encourage us to live a great story and then share it with other people, and especially so that the people who we love and leave behind when that day comes, which will come, we have our stories that will not be forgotten.